Look, no time to waste. I gotta grind a day. Gotta make mine a day. I got no time to waste. 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 I got no time to waste.
Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but here we are to bring you another video. Let's jump right into it. To begin with, I did open up this box because I thought it was going to be a box inside of a box, but there is not a box inside of the box. So that's why it's a little, it is what it is. We live and we learn. But I'm bringing you another upgrade for that red horse. Let's jump into it. Today we are going to be installing none other than BBK 73mm throttle body. And oh, that boy is big. Already ported. Part number and plug and play. In the box, this is how it came, just FYI. I didn't open this. I barely opened the box. Once I opened the box and seen that, you know, there wasn't a box inside of a box, I just closed it back. So this came ripped open. Why follow when you can lead? BBK #1 bought on performance source. Bunch of pamphlets. If you want me to go over this, we can in a later video. Need help? No problem. Get him a call. Already open. I mean, if you ask me, I would have said maybe this might be used with all this stuff open. Let's take a better look at that, see if we can see any imperfections or anything. I don't know if these are supposed to be there. Maybe, I'm not sure. Don't get me lying. I did order a new one, but as long as nothing is messed up, I mean, hey. Anybody in the comments, if you have the 73mm throttle body, do yours have these little cutouts on the back? These look like they're supposed to be there. That one, but I don't know. That's enough talking. Let's get to the install. Alright, let's make this real fast. Get off the throttle body, and then we're gonna get off the intake. Intake slides off. Just leave it. Throttle body. red tab. So it's 4 bolts, one at the top right, one at the bottom right, one at the top left, and one at the bottom right. Get all 4 out. Bottom. Bottle body just comes off. The old.
¿Y qué vas a llevar? Para trabajar.
The old and the new. The opener. You can darn near put the old one in the new one. The backs, you can clearly tell it's bigger. And I did port this old one, just FYI, so it was ported. We're gonna put the new one in. Do keep in mind it came with new hardware. And they are different. This one's an actual socket. This one takes a number 6 Allen wrench. Or if you got the little multi-tool, number 6. There is a lifetime gasket on these 3.7s, so you shouldn't have to replace the gasket. This should literally just bolt right on. So get it started. Get the second one started so that it holds itself without moving. Not gonna tighten it all the way. Not till we get the last 2 in. Just tighten it enough so that when I go to put the bottom 2 in, they line right up and I ain't gotta wiggle it around or try to guess. Get the bottom right. I know that's right. Y'all go ahead and post it in the comments too. If a dog is about to attack you, do you care which car you jump on? I know I don't. This last one. And I'm gonna just get it hand tight. And I'm gonna go in a little counterclockwise pattern. The way I know everything get done equal. Hand tight. Hand tight. And hand tight. Keep in mind we are dealing with a bigger opening, so the coupler piece to your intake might take a little more oomph to get it over, or you might gotta loosen it a little more. In my case, it was good enough. Tighten the intake. This piece right here is normally connected to the intake in this little hole, as you can see right here, but as you can see, mine is already broke, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Lastly, we're gonna take our PCV hoses, put them connection on, red tab locked, and that's pretty much it. The next thing to do is to start the car. So I don't expect this to change the sound of the exhaust or anything, so I'm gonna start the car with the hood up, see if it at least changes the sound of the induction. Tell you already from that first start, and I should have put the camera on the back of the car. You can definitely tell that the gas or the exhaust in the back of the car is coming out a lot faster. We're gonna go and take the car out for a little ride and see how she feels. So right now she's idling a little strange. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect the battery and leave it disconnected for a little bit and see if it helps it out. So this is the next day. Yesterday, I did end up disconnecting the battery, letting the negative terminal stay off for 10 minutes, and then replugging the battery up with the new throttle body. When I started the car, it did idle a little better, but once I hit the throttle, it started going back to the 1,000, 1,500 RPM mark, and it just wasn't right. So I ended up putting the old throttle body back on, and immediately everything was right. No check engine light, the RPMs were correct and everything. I did wake up this morning and I tried to install the new throttle body again, but this time I disconnected the battery before I installed it. When I started the car, everything seemed right. It was idling nice. The idle might have been at like 700 RPMs. It was idling nice. No check engine light had came on. So I figured maybe I should have just disconnected the battery before installing. I was able to take the car out for a ride, and immediately I started noticing that the RPMs were a little high. It was averaging around 1,000 to 1,500 RPMs. Even when I let go of the throttle, it just seemed a little high. Eventually, check engine light did come on, so I brought the car home. I did put the old throttle body back on. I cleared the code with my scanner, and things seem to be right. I am going to send the throttle body back to American Muscle and get a replacement. I've already reached out to the reps at American Muscle, basically letting them know that I got sent a used model or open box model, and that I did pay for a new model, and it's kind of inconvenience to be sent an open box model. So I am going to send the used throttle body back, and I should be receiving a new throttle body within a few days. This is just an update, and we will get back when the new throttle body does come in the mail. I'll see you guys then. Here we are. This is a little open, but this was not me. This is how the box came. I'm not sure if it did that in transportation or whatnot, but you can tell it's still closed there. And the strings are still on. But I'm gonna open it. I haven't peeked inside, so I don't know if there's a BBK box inside, but we'll see when we get it open. Booyah. I'm gonna move this box out the way. Now this is how the first one should have came. This is how the first one should have came in the BBK box. This package here. So when installing that open box one, the code that I was getting from the check engine light when I ran it with my tuner, I was getting a circuit code for circuit bank A, circuit bank B, which made me feel like maybe something in the electronics of the throttle body wasn't working. I was also getting a code saying, I forget what the number was, but it said air in between throttle body and intake. I know these gaskets on the intake are supposed to be reusable in lifetime, but just to be safe, I did reorder new gaskets. I'm not taking the intake off, so I don't need the bottom gasket, but I am going to replace the green one that goes on the front of the intake. I'm not going to take this out just yet because I don't want it to get damaged or, you know, anything of that sort. But what we are going to do is open up this BBK box. Wow. That's how it's supposed to be. Closed. Directions and everything. Closed. Read before installation. Before installation, disconnect the vehicle's battery. Due to the sensitivity of modern electronic throttle bodies and having no physical throttle adjustment, it is important to closely follow installation instructions located at bbkperformance.com/installation instructions. You want to set that to the side. that's what we got. Looks the same, not gonna lie. Let's just hope it works a little better. Let's get out to the car and get it installed. So at the car, so since I've already done this once on video with the open box one, I'm not going to record me taking this old throttle body off and putting a new one on, but I will just go over exactly what I'm about to do. Disconnect the negative terminal from the battery, that way it cuts power to all the electronics. Remove the power to the old throttle body by pulling the red tab. Remove the intake tube from the old throttle body. Remove the two PCV valves from the intake tube, set them to the side. Unscrew the 4 bolts on the throttle body to remove the old throttle body, and then we're just going to do the same thing in reverse to put the new one on. I'll restart the video when I got the new one on, and then we'll do the relearn process on camera. Okay, so we have the new throttle body in. It's connected. The hoses are on. The clamp is tight. The negative cable is back on. And once again, here's the old throttle body. And this is the old gasket. So the old gasket has this little nipple right there up top. The new one did not have it, but it fit in pretty well. I mean, it doesn't pop up right there in that little center part, but for the most part it's doing what it's supposed to do. So we're going to jump into the car and start the relearn process. So I had the instructions for the relearn up on my phone. They're just sitting here, so I ain't got to hold the phone, and I can read them off to you as well. But seeing that the negative battery post is already back on, we'll start at number 2, which is turn ignition key on and do not start the engine. So foot not on the brake. We're gonna start. Number 3, slowly depress the gas pedal to the floor and then slowly release it. Do this 3 times. On the 3rd, hold the pedal down to the floor for approximately 10 seconds. So we're gonna go and no, it's not no light in there. I'm gonna press it once. I'm gonna let it back up. I'm gonna go twice. I'm gonna let it back up. And I'm doing it slow. And on this 3rd time, I'm gonna hold it. And you should be able to see the check engine light. It says hold for 10 seconds until the check engine light starts to flash. That's been 10 seconds and no flash. I'm gonna continue to hold it. Still no flash. I'm gonna try it again. One. Two. And 3. I'm gonna hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No flash. Still holding. That's 30 seconds. I'm gonna let off slowly. It does say wait for it to start flashing. It never did flash. I guess what I'm going to attempt to do, seeing that it did not flash, it said or until it flashes. I'm gonna attempt to start the vehicle now. Make sure you guys can see the RPMs. Foot on the brake and start. That's not like the last one. The last one shot up to like almost $2 grand. What I am going to do though, I'll let it idle for about 10 minutes and then I'll take it out on test drive and see how it's doing. Just an update, we got about 50 more seconds left in that 10-minute idle. I know I can't play the music because of copyright and everything, but RIP Mac Miller. And as far as the RPMs, they've been steady. I ain't got no fluctuation in anything. I haven't hit the gas or nothing, but before it was, you know, sporadic. It'll stay where it's at and then it'll jump up about 500 RPMs. It'll climb down, jump up, climb down. But right now it's been steady. It's even more steadier than it was with the old throttle body. So we'll really see when we take it out for a test drive. And we're coming down on 3, 2, 1. So that's been 10 minutes. We're still steady. I'm gonna take it on a test drive, go pick up my mom. It's maybe about a 15-20 minute drive there, 15-20 minute drive back, and my fingers crossed the engine don't blow up on the way or on the way back. So I'll see y'all when we get back and tell y'all how everything went. So I made it to my destination and I'm just here waiting, and I figured while I'm waiting, why not talk a little bit. As you can see, you're still looking at the RPMs, and like I said, they're steady, a lot steadier than what they were with the old throttle body. It could be because I didn't run the AC, but I'm not really sure. Let me try turning the AC on and see if it moves. So I can hear the AC pump turn on, I can hear the AC itself turn on, and the throttle still seems, the RPM still seem to be stable. I know with my old throttle body, if I'm just sitting with the AC on, it'll start to fluctuate. So I'm not sure if the throttle body has anything to do with that, but I guess a win is a win. I'll take it. I don't really need this AC on, so I'm gonna turn it off right now. So I'm gonna keep driving. When I get my mom home, I'm gonna actually go back out on the highway, or I might wait till a little later today because it's still like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Still a little busy. I might wait till later today when it's a little cooler and less traffic and go jump on the highway, put her in sport mode, and let her see what a wide open throttle does.